Hello, welcome to my cards for the week. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Deborah Jane Sutton. I'm an energy healer, mentor, author, yoga teacher, card reader, mum, wife, and everything else. Okay, so these are the cards for the first week of June. Tomorrow is June. So tomorrow is June the 1st, 2020. Wow, what a year already. And now we're nearly halfway through it. So let's just take a little breath. I'm going to actually pull the cards now. Okay, are there any messages for us for this week? Any guidance, advice? Wow, loads. I'm going to stop there. Anything else, or can I stop there? Okay, thank you. Ask too many questions, you get too many answers. Right. Okay, let's see what's going on. I've got them face down. That's the way I prefer to work. Okay, brilliant. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this has come as a real relief. People have had money problems. A lot of people have been worrying about their income. So this is actually perfect because the 10 of Pentacles is a sign that not only do you have plentiful resources and abundance around you. Remember, it's not always money. Abundance can come in all sorts of forms, but Pentacles is related to your business, your finances, and your career. And there is abundance here. Now, for some people, and I'm really getting this, for some people, it was not a bad thing if you lost your job. Because there's perhaps a new area, perhaps it wasn't serving you, perhaps it wasn't a heart-based job, perhaps you weren't enjoying it, right? So please think carefully about, now that we've had this change, you know, rather than like trying to get an old job back that wasn't serving you, just think if there's a new direction. I'm sorry, that just came to me. It came to me before and it's just come to me again now. So I think it was an important message to pass on because there is such a big change going on at the moment. So if you have been one of these people that hasn't enjoyed your job and would love to do something that you're more passionate about, take the opportunity now, because this card, what it's saying is there is enough abundance, and not just for you, for the whole family. You can see there are young adults here, there's an elderly man here, there are children in the picture, there are even dogs in the picture. And what I like to think about this card, when you look at all of the tarot cards, there's often a castle in the background, which is a sign of security and stability. And what I like to think of is that now, at the 10 of Pentacles, this family are living in that castle of stability and security. So there is financial stability and security. Now, that might be because you've tightened your belts. That might be because you've decided not to spend money on things that you used to. Okay. A lot of people are realizing that there's different things that they want to spend their money on. You know, what's important for you. What is important for you is keeping your vibrations as high as possible. And I know people need to make money. I'm not suggesting that they don't, but if you can find a financial channel for doing something that you love, even if it's part-time, even if it's creating something and then selling it and just doing a one-page website or something to get it out there, set up whatever channel. It can be that simple, but do what you love. Do what you love, because there's abundance here. There's abundance for the whole family. There's financial security for the whole family. I mean, healing money issues is a whole different ballgame, you know, because you've got to remember that money is third dimensional, you know, and so when we make our abundance, it's not in a point in the future. Our future is not a point in time. Our future is a level of consciousness. That's why people say you don't manifest your abundance in the physical world. You elevate your vibration into your abundance. I mean, that's a lesson in itself, but you know, you can contact me for private coaching if you want more on that. And look, there we've got the creativity. Right, I'm on a roll already and I've only done 2 cards. So what I just said now about finding your passion and just find some kind of way that you can receive payment or exchange for what you love doing, because here comes the Empress. Now, the Empress is basically, I mean, she's not a queen, she's an Empress, but she's the Empress of creativity. She is creation. She's all about creation. if there's other cards that come up that are pregnancy cards, she's also a sign of pregnancy, of course, because pregnancy being the ultimate human creation. So she's a pregnancy card for some people. Okay, but coming on the heels of what I've just said about this, for a lot of people, this will be really exploring your creative urges, exploring your creativity, even if it's something you've never done. I went to an art workshop, recently, and I've not done art since I was at school. And wow, just getting into that flow. It's got nothing about what you finish up with. It's all about the flow. It's all about what's happening to your vibration while you're in that flow of creativity. So whatever it is that you're wanting to have a go at, painting, singing, dancing, whatever, writing, give it a go, because she's coming up big. I mean, the Empress she's a powerful major arcanic card about creation. So there is something you can create. And it doesn't have to be your channel for income, of course. It is, we do our creation. No, we do it to express ourselves. We do it to express who we are. It's like me doing my cards. This is me in my element, right? So that's why we do it, because it raises our vibration. Okay, and it's that raising of the vibration that expands our consciousness, that takes us into a whole nother way of looking at life and the world and living and being and bliss and joy and peace and everything else. So it all starts with creation. It all starts with creativity. Okay, so brilliant. And also lockdown's given a lot of people a good opportunity to like go back to old ways. And it was one of the cards came up a few weeks ago. Get back into some old creative activities that you used to do, whether it be, whatever, painting or whatever you've got around the house. So hopefully you've been doing that and you've now rekindled a love with some kind of creative activity, because that's really going to take you forward in a divine way. In a really divine way. Major arcanic card, the world. Right, let's just recap. There's abundance for you. If you follow your creative urges, the world is your oyster. Need I say more? It's perfect. This is like all areas of your life. Okay, it's like a complete cycle. It's like a new cycle starting, and it's coming because you're going to be more creative. You're just going to do, and a lot of people don't do what they are creative at because they think, oh, it's not going to make me money. I need to make money. I need to make money. Yes, okay, go and make some money, and then come back and be creative. And get yourself a website related to your creativity, and you'll find that money can come in that way. But just do it, because it's not about, as I keep saying, your future is not a point in linear time. Your future is a level of vibration. So this will raise your vibration, okay, more than going to a job that you don't enjoy. And that's going to bring you the world. This is like the world, the whole world is your playground. Really, that's the message with this card. It's like there's a real transition going on here. I noticed this last week with the cards, and now I'm noticing it again. We're really coming out of this fear and stepping into our creativity and realizing this is the new earth that we've been wanting to plan, that we have been planning, that we've been dreaming about, that we've been meditating on, and this is how we find it. We find it through our creativity, by doing what we love. New Earth. I'm excited. Right. What else have we got? Okay, we've got the Four of Wands. Now, this is very much about celebrations. And it's about manifesting, because, the wands are physical action in the physical world. So, this is all about creativity and getting this whole new world. But this is about celebrations. This is about celebrations here. This is about shifting your mindset. Overcoming your emotions. This is about raising your vibrations, expanding your consciousness, and celebrating. Look, there's things to celebrate. This could be family celebrations. This could be you getting your business off the ground. I mean, this is perfect. This is a lovely card. It's joyful, and it is about family celebrations. Probably, maybe a wedding coming up in the family somewhere. There's probably been a lot of postponed weddings, so there might be a lot of weddings coming up. But it is definitely lovely reasons to celebrate. And the wands tell us that it is in the physical world. So this is not about escaping and meditating and just being all airy-fairy up there and not relating to the real world. This is wands. This is the physical manifestation of our energy, and this is celebrations. So This is brilliant because I think now, as we're all coming out of what's been going on, there's a lot to celebrate, a lot of raised vibrations, a lot of love, a lot of understanding, a lot of deeper meaning to life is coming out, definitely to celebrate. And the last card, okay, we've got decisions here. Now, the way I'm going to interpret this, swords, thinking, moon, unconscious fears still, blindfolded, can't see. Okay, so these cards are beautiful and we've got to this beautiful place. But this is about, and it always happens, this are shifts. It's not like 1 minute, I'm thinking like this, the next minute I'm thinking like that, and my whole life has changed. No, it happens poco poco, okay? So we get opportunities to practice distancing ourselves or overcoming our emotions. We get lots of opportunities to practice observing our emotions. Maybe the first time you observe your emotion, your blood does start boiling and you do find that you're angry. You haven't actually caught it in time, but you'll get another opportunity, okay? And it's not life throwing it at you in some negative way. It's you choosing to experience some more practice, okay? That's the way it works. We get time to practice everything that we've learned. Okay, and that's sometimes why things are repeating, because we're practicing dealing with things in a different way, dealing with things from a higher perspective, viewing them from a different point of view, okay? And then we can deal with them differently. And the decision is yours. This is decisions, right? And it's mental decisions. Okay, and it is related to fears. So when old fears come up, when old limiting beliefs come up, when old ways of thinking come up, you have the choice to stop there, take a breath, and observe, and not become. You've got to try and catch yourself, okay? But if you don't catch yourself, don't beat yourself up. You'll have another opportunity. Don't worry. Okay? Don't beat yourself up. Never beat yourself up. Why would you do that? But the message with this card is the choice is yours. Okay? A lot of us have made the mistake in life of trying to help other people too much on their path, their awakening path of evolution. And I've been guilty of that as well, of course. But we learn that, we cannot help other people. Everybody has access to the same energy, and everybody's able to make their own decisions and live a life of choice and consequence, because that's how we learn and grow, through choice and consequence. And everyone has an opportunity to do that. And we create our own suffering when we think we know the path of someone else. Okay, because we then suffer because we want someone else to be a certain way. Okay, so you've got to really rewind that one and go within, because it's not about changing other people, it's all about changing yourself. So lots of decisions anyway, and ways to deal with things coming up, and that's what that card is about. It's about perhaps deciding not to be so stuck in the ego. When you've had a strong belief in everyone and you've created an identity around a particular belief or a particular way of being or living, it might be quite difficult to break away from that, and your ego might keep you stuck. Okay, so sometimes this is, am I going to go with my ego, the identity that my ego has created in this lifetime, or am I going to go with a new way of being? It's a decision, and sometimes when we change the way we look at life, we move on from people. That's why sometimes we have to move away from jobs or something, if you're doing something that you're now not in alignment with, so yeah, choices. The choice is yours. It's choice and consequence. That's how it works. They are the cards for this week. If you would like your own personal reading, okay, I do a 10 card plus spread. I've still got my lockdown price of only €25. So go to my website at deborahjanesutton.com and you can book your own personal, full, in-depth reading with intuitive guidance. Okay, so for now, have a great week. Lots of love and blessings to you all, and see you soon. Bye for now.